We want to create 10 million new jobs through our Advantage program and our Entrepreneur program. And in addition to that, we want to skill many millions of people, maybe 20 or 25 million young adults, largely as a result of the extra skilling we gave them with our 21st Century Employability Skills Initiative, the Wadhwani Opportunity Initiative.
If you look globally today, anywhere between 30% and 50% of the youth are either unemployed or underemployed. So we have two very large scale initiatives. One is job creation, the other is job fulfillment.
At Wadhwani Venture Fastrack, we are on an exciting mission to build successful startups that lead to high-value jobs. So our programs are geared towards building capacity of incubators and accelerators to make sure they are able to handhold startups in their success journey. Parallelly, we work directly with startups to make sure we understand their needs and provide solutions to help them launch and or scale successfully. In the last 1 year, about 70 odd incubators we have worked with and over 300 startups we have supported.
It did a good job of opening the eyes of an entrepreneur as to, hey, look, here are the different problems that you need to think about if you want your venture to not fail.
We were able to achieve a place where startups were open to comment on each other's progress and help each other out. That was not the case right from the get-go.
His videos are very straight and very to the point. So I love that.
From my personal experience, the content was excellent. I loved it.
Would have even further slowed down our progress.
This Elements framework itself, that was new and a handy tool for everyone.
Philosophical, but those 1 or 2 hours when you're away from running behind customers, talking to customers and business.
Thanks to the training that I try to get them to focus on the problem validation.
It was also interesting to see what other emerging countries were doing and how they were approaching entrepreneurship.
Up their own perspective, and a lot of times the incubator perspective is lost even to the incubators themselves, right? They are thinking about the startups perspectives or the investors perspective. They're not really thinking about what is their role because the definition is not clear. Having those things of defining a roadmap, creating that team capability, understanding not just in terms of a minimum viable product but a lovable product or service is what they define. How do we look at customer experience?
We otherwise get stuck in just feeling we're glorified paper pushers, making things move when we can actually see the impact.
When Navid brings on the table what we call is more of an experience, and there are a lot of examples from other startups and a lot of points that I can really relate to. If I face a certain problem for a certain situation, they already know that okay, such a situation have already been faced by this startup before, then this is how you deal with it.
But for anyone who's starting out, and there are plenty for in India, where especially in smaller towns, where they do not have access to the best resources, the best people, the best people in the startup community to come over and have these sessions. I think those are the incubators that should definitely take a close look at what this program has to offer and include it in some sort of offering that they're making to these startups.
It is an aspiration of every youth, first to support themselves and their family. And once you earn enough money, you can take care of health, you can take care of education, and not only your children, but generations to come will take care of themselves. And that's the reason we have focused on job as the primary philanthropic area, to create jobs so that we can empower individuals. That's the journey.